If you are planning to do your first bass cover, or you have already done it but you didn't just like the way it went, this is the right video for you. I'll be teaching you some things you need to do and how to also approach a song. Just a lot of things you need to learn in this video. Okay, so if you're interested, I recommend you watch the video to the end so that you don't miss these tips. Okay, I also do private class lesson. If you're interested, you'll see the link in the comment section below. Click on the link to take you direct to my WhatsApp. Okay guys, grab a bass and let's begin with the tutorial. So now you need to have your own bass guitar, which I know many of you do have your own guitar. To those who doesn't have, I know some of you go to your churches and use the church bass guitar. Okay, you need to get a bass guitar. Don't worry if it is a passive, don't worry if it is active. In this lesson, I'll show you how I normally get my tones from just a passive settings. Okay, 2, you should get a recording software, whether you have the latest version of the FL Studio. For me, I'm using the 21. That's the FL Studio 21. I think it's okay. And if you're using a Cubase or maybe the Adobe recording software, any software that you know it can get your audio and you can be able to edit the audio. Okay, so now let's jump into the bass tone. It is very, very important when your tones sound clear and clean, because you know that you are doing the cover for people to hear. So if the tone is not sounding right to people's ears, you can be playing better, you can be playing good, but if the tone is bad, nobody will enjoy your groove. You understand? So I've been using this bass for years. I don't normally change the string. I changed my string last 7 months, yeah, and still it is giving me the good sound, the good tone I want on my covers. You understand? Okay, and also this is a passive and an active. When I bought the guitar, it was just an active, so I had to go do some changes to make it a passive. So to all my lessons, to all my covers you have been seeing on TikTok, I have been using passive, but you can see how rich the tone is. How do I get my good tone on the bass guitar? 1, you know that when you are using a passive guitar, the volume is not too high, and there are no more settings to do on the passive guitar. You understand? You just have your height and just some pan thing and stuff. You understand? But with the help of the wireless transmitter, that's this jack to jack, it helps boost the volume of the guitar. Because I've done this research that if I use just a normal cable to my passive, yeah, the sound is so low and there'll be a lot of humming. You need to avoid humming on your recording. There'll be humming on the guitar, but this is also canceling those humming coming out from the bass guitar. You understand? And also giving you that boost in your sound. You understand? So try and get a wireless jack to jack. You understand? Okay. And 2, if you have a bass pedal, for me, I am using the B14. That is, I'll say, one of the cheapest bass pedal. You understand? But look at how it is giving me a rich tone on my covers. You understand? So I added this to that bass pedal and I gave it to my sound card. Okay, so these are the things that is helping me getting that rich tone. You're mixing after you've done playing your cover. You don't just export it rawly, you mix it, especially the audio and maybe the bass tone. Maybe if the bass tone is not that good, you can also give it a plugin to spice it up, but you need to mix the audio that I've been mixing. That is why my covers out there, the tone and the sound is great. You understand? You need to learn mixing. There are a lot of bunch of tutorial out there that will give you that tutorial. You understand? Okay, after you shoot the video, you can just mix it up with the video. Okay, so now let's come to the song. So you heard the song online and Charlie, you want to do a cover on the song. As a bass player, what do? First, you need to listen to the song many times. This cover I joined to this video, I listened to the song for about 3 to 4 hours before I took the song and started applying what I know. So for example, let's say if you have done listening to the song, now let me be as if I'm a beginner and try to do some tutorial or lesson as if I'm coming to do a bass cover. Okay, so this is the song. I know many of you know the song. So when you have heard the song and you're trying to calculate where you're going to play your things, the feel, the leg, and just the groove, now get into the progression of the song. Understand the progression. So something like this. So now you've gotten the progression of the song. So there's 6, 5, 4, 3. You understand? So when you understand the song progression, there are some arrangements in the song, like you see da 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 do 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 do. You need to learn that too. But first, understand the song progression. So let's say if the song was just played rawly like that without no arrangement in the song, you just want to do your own cover. So on the 6, 5, 4, 3, you as the bass player, what kind of groove will you give to that progression? You understand? This is why you need to learn types of groove, try to create your own bass line and kind of stuff. When you're approaching chord progression like this, you'll be able to groove nicely. You understand? So something like this. You understand? So let me play with it and see. So you can learn this bass line. So we started from the 5, let's say on the 6 progression. So 5, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5, 5, 5. Then to your 4 progression, 3, 4, 4, 4. Now to the 3, 2, 3, 3, 3. The bass line are not that the same. Listen to it very well. So on the 6, you hear the 5. So that is how you groove with it. See, then you can groove to the rest. Okay, so now let's continue. You understand? Okay, so now this is your time to get your own bass lines, whether you can be using the root and octave. That is your 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3. You understand? Okay, so these are the very things I normally do when I play a cover. You understand? Try to do what I just told you. Okay, you see, by the end of the result, you get a perfect play on your cover. Okay, so I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye for now.